congratulations on the LBS admit, and I hope
Thank you
you're
so
happy
much.
with it. Okay. I just wanted
Thank
to
you.
ask you a few questions regarding our services and how it was helpful for you. So we'll just start off by asking you how
Sure.
was your experience with MIMSA?
I first approached the MIM as MIMSM was because of Google online research. I didn't expect that MIMSA would help me so much because I just randomly for Google search in the
Right.
like in the evening. I thought I would just find some kind of help or insight from other before. But yeah, and then MIM essay asked me to fill in my profile, and they will give me an evaluation, and it was pretty smooth and didn't take so much. It took me about 5 to 10 minutes to fill in the profile. But what was out of my expectation was that I received an email with a detailed evaluation and also the score, like the percentage that I'm likely to be admitted into LBS MIM the next morning. I thought it was pretty efficient and pretty quick, so that surprised me. That's why I decide to be with like MIM. And also during my application, I think MIM helped me in terms of using their experience, especially Rohit. It helped
Mm-hmm.
me quite a lot, by the way. Yeah, my
Okay.
user experience tell me how can I make sure my application is solid enough, and I might be like have some ideas in mind what should I fill in, but I don't know how can I make it like I'm not quite sure how can I make it stand out
All right.
because I don't have that much experience, but you use your experience in helping out, and it's very, I was pretty sure like and 70 to 80% of the interview questions have been asked by you because we have got the mock interview.
Right.
And yeah, I think your help with like help me with very it's very time efficiency and cost effective.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's
That's
my
really that's really
overall
insightful.
experience.
Can you just add some light on how do you think we added value to your application in general?
Into application, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So
Okay. Yeah, you can start.
I think MIMSA helped me add value to my application in three ways. First is to build my confidence because
Mhm.
when I was thinking about applying LBS main project, I wasn't quite sure like what's the possibility I might be admitted in, but it gave me a detailed evaluation about my strength and weakness, and even give me like quantitative data that I can be admitted with 70% chance, which really surprised me. That step helped me build confidence, but it also tell me
Mhm.
that I might need to improve my profile. For example, in terms of GMAT score, I need to achieve
Okay.
higher to increase my possibility. That is guiding me, you give me the guidance like what I should do next step.
Mm.
And also during the application to fill in open questions, I think that's really important
All right.
because you helped me amend my essay questions 3 times in
Mhm.
terms of the arranging the structure and also how to make it presentable. Even though I have the story in mind, but without you helping me to make it more presentable and make it more readable, I don't think I can make myself stand out. And that is in terms of experience. I think your experience is very invaluable and help me. And third one would be the interview. Because we had a mock interview
Right.
before I interviewed with literal the staff, and you gave me the feedback, and which can help me to make sure how can I make my answer more convincing and make people like feel comfortable about my answer. So that is from like high level overview or from an outsider, but a more experienced outsider's view of my interview. I think that helped me also quite a lot. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. I'm glad that we could add so much value. Another thing is, what do you think was the best thing about a service?
Um, I think the
If you had
best
to pick one, if you had to pick one.
I think the best thing would be you really just facilitating. I think you're playing a role is like facilitating what you are doing.
Mhm.
You respect what I want to apply, and you respect all your you do respect my choice, and you want to make sure I can make my own choice, and you just want to help me to achieve the best to reach my full potential. That's how you helped. Because I used to approach other service, they want me like to choose other school, which I don't really like, but they feel like they can help me to go to like, for example, a lower level B school because they're able to help. Yeah, but you didn't. You just let me to make my own choice and make sure you try your best to help me, and that's what I like. You really respect my choice and give me for help, for support. Yeah,
Perfect.
that's what I
Perfect.
like.
Perfect. I'm glad that finally that trust in your application and your profile strengths worked out. All right. And one last thing is, what would you say to people who are wondering if they should try us?
um I think I would suggest to people, like, if they want to have a try, um, I would suggest them to, like, first have a conversation with you. I think it's great, like, if they can find a matchy consultant or matchy help. Like, for example, I think you're really helpful, and we really have like very fluent conversation, and the communication was really went quite well. So if they want to try, I would suggest them maybe really have a look at if your service is really helpful to them. In terms of the cost effective, I think your the pricing strategy, I think, is pretty fair enough. Pretty fair,
Mhm.
I would say. I would say a bit undervalued. Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah,
We'll keep
but
that
it's
in
really
mind.
helpful. But it's really helpful. Yeah, and if you just want to try for one school, I think that's most people. If you can afford for business school, I don't think any other, like, if you can afford for big school, I don't think a reason like you cannot afford like this much. But it will, like, I mean, the value is more than the time you can save.
Okay,
Because
great.
yeah, it helped me save quite a lot of time and make it more efficient. That is, I think, really helpful. So I would definitely
Great.
suggest them to have a try and have a conversation with you to see if you're really like good match for them.
All right, perfect. Glad you think that. Right, thank you very much, and I will stop the recording right now.